Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for today's video. I'm going to talk about the narcissist confidence or false confidence. Before I start, if you could, please, if you haven't already, can you please consider subscribing to my channel and doing things like voting and sharing, commenting down below, asking questions. I'll always answer them. I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. So the narcissist confidence. This is something that really gets victims. I think other people who aren't victims of this stuff can kind of see through the cockiness, the false confidence a little better. I have a lot of clients come to me and, why, David? I don't understand. You get like, I think they're happy now with somebody else and they seem happy. But the one thing is confidence. They're confident. Not necessarily, maybe. Okay. So confidence is, one way to gain confidence is to act confident. I help clients gain some confidence in social settings with generalized or social anxiety, dressing up a little nicer, looking a little better, things like this, helping them gain some confidence by acting confident. Okay, that's one way to gain confidence. The problem is that a person who has narcissistic personality disorder, their confidence is totally false. It's external. And so by this being external confidence means that it can be regulated up and down according to other people, because we're really talking about self-esteem here. Where if we have inner confidence, that's decided by us and can't be measured by other people. Okay, so I'm going to get into the difference between self-esteem and self-acceptance, because that's what this is all about, acceptance. So the narcissist confidence really means never wrong. It's totally everything but acceptance. The opposite of acceptance is judgment. Okay? And somebody who judges others, they judge themselves. If I'm critical of others and can't accept other people, I'm also critical of myself. Okay? Inner critic. This is depression. So this false image that a narcissist lives by starts in childhood and is created by the caretakers. I'm going to make a video soon about how narcissists become narcissists. After years of studying this, I think I got a pretty good grip on it, because it's not really, there's still controversy and argument over this. So we're talking about perfectionism, really. The refusal to accept any standard short of perfectionism. That's the narcissist, okay? And so they apply that to you and themselves, which is utter failure, all right? So some traits of perfectionism would be all or nothing thinking. All or nothing. They either do it all or none. Total splitting, right? Procrastinating. We're all guilty of that. Procrastination means something, I have to do something I don't want to do. Why do I procrastinate? Because I don't want to do it. Focusing only on the end results. If I do this, it'll get me this. Do I really want that? Being highly critical, we just talked about. Not accepting others, not accepting myself, being highly critical, and setting goals and standards that just are unrealistic. What a way to really set yourself up for failure. Self-sabotage, right? So the standard of perfection means not accepting. So I'd get my clients all the time to start their own standards list. If you guys aren't aware of your standards, be aware of your standards. What are your standards? Know them, because if you don't, then you don't have any, right? What are your standards? If you're sitting there going, I don't know, you must not have any. But the standard of perfection is always failure. So they idealize and devalue, right? If everyone here is short of perfection and I judge people by perfection, then everybody sucks, right? But why do they like you? They idealize. You are the one. You are the one, the perfect one. And you start at perfection, don't you? Over time, they criticize. They start criticizing you and judging you. This shows internal judgment. And that's what this is about, is not accepting their self. Comparing yourself to others is what causes low self-esteem. Not accepting others, not accepting yourself. This judgment again, okay? Self-esteem must be equality. Okay, it's got to start with being equal. So people who have low self-esteem believe we're less than equal, right? And so the goal is I want to be accepted. I want to be equal. Well, the narcissist is so low, equal isn't good enough. To be equal means we accept something less than perfect, right? Because everybody can't be perfect. So what they do is they overcompensate. Doesn't it? The narcissist doesn't just try to be equal with a little bit of failure and a little bit of success, and I know I'm not the best. I like being 5th best out of 10. I don't need to be. No, the narcissist has to be perfect. It's the only way to self-accept. And this isn't inner self-acceptance. This is external. Okay? If we feel less, we can try to be equal or compensate by self-appointed status. So if I try to be equal, that's achievable because we are equal. If I try to be better than you, that is only self-appointed status, which can be taken away. That causes paranoia. A lot of people ask me, why are narcissists paranoid? Why are people paranoid? Typically, self-appointed status. If I measure my self-worth and my self-esteem on my status, which is external, then I have to always be better. Anything less means I'm not perfect. Acceptance is the beginning of self-awareness. Self-awareness. Consciousness of myself begins at looking at myself, and the only way I can do that is acceptance, isn't it? You see, the narcissist doesn't look at themselves. They hate themselves. Never been able to form their true self growing up. It was always their parents' ideologies. So, beginning self-awareness begins at accepting. Accepting my body for not being perfect. Accepting my mistakes that make me not perfect. Accepting my failures. Accepting my accomplishments. Right? Value, finding my value aside from my actions and my qualities. So, self-esteem versus self-acceptance. And the esteem is external markers. So success at work, I get a raise, I get a promotion, I just get the job I wanted to get, I get my degree, I get an A, things like these. These are external markers, not who I am. If I judge people on these external markers, I'm judging them, which is open for criticism, not accepting. And then I do that for myself. Acceptance, self-acceptance, because we went through self-esteem, external markers, comparing. So self-acceptance is unconditional self-care. I accept my feelings no matter what. Do you see that? I accept myself. I accept my needs and my wants and my feelings and my opinion, and I begin to form these things on my own, not living up to somebody else's standards. The benefits of self-acceptance. Here's some benefits of self-acceptance. Increased freedom to be yourself. The ability to take risks without worrying about the outcome. No reward without risk. Buying into our fears, always trying to stay safe, you aren't living. Less fear of failure. If I can't fail, I'm afraid to try. Without try, I can't have success. So, confidence comes from positive experiences. Okay? These are positive experiences where I can put a boundary out there. You don't chew my head off. It works. Either that's just, they say, okay, I don't like this, goodbye. I stood up for myself and it worked. It was successful. These are what helps confidence. But a narcissist never does that. They can't look at themselves. It hurts too much. Acceptance never begins. Never. And I believe this starts in childhood. 100%. I think the parents have standards, and the parents force their value system on the child. And this can be the golden child in the beginning, right? This can be, you're just so bad, you're so good, you're so bad. You're so good means you better live up to that. You're so bad means you can't be anything else. Not allowing a child to form who they are on their own never allows them to look at the big picture of their life, goals and plans of what they want and need. Never. They learn that everything external about them is what's important, and everything internal is bad. There's shame. Confidence, like I said, you can pretend, you can posture it. It helps. But if you're not looking at yourself and finding out who you are and accepting this, you will constantly be living up to other people's standards, judgment, criticism, and that just lowers your self-esteem. There are not positive experiences that way. A positive experience isn't coming from pleasing somebody. I preach this. You can actually feel good about yourself coming out of very negative experiences. Someone abusing you, someone traumatizing you, someone really hurting you, someone screwing you over, things like this. You can walk away feeling really good about yourself. But it starts with yourself and accepting who you are so you can learn who you are and start giving yourself what you need and want. This raises your self-worth. And when you start realizing we're all equal, raises your self-esteem. Okay? It's healthy. It's a healthy way to do it. I hope this video helped you guys. Please let me know, and please ask questions, okay? Ask me anything you want. I'll always answer them. And if you can, please support me in this video. I'd appreciate it by subscribing and liking and voting and commenting and sharing this video. Thank you, guys. Love yourself first. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.